Let me get pictures up so people can raise their hands. Um,
I
And
just
I-
add,
say,
you say
say-
that we have a list that was sent to us.
Yeah,
Okay, I found it. I just found it. Thank you.
Lindsay Curley, Heather Pelham. I guess there are only 4. Oh, no, wait a
Five.
second.
we have 5 that need floor reports. We have, including Joan Goldstein.
Yeah, I went through and Josh Hanford's the 5th.
Yeah, and Josh. So we
Right.
have 4 commissioners and 1 secretary.
Let me tell you I'm scrolling down here, who I assigned to these 5, and it's certainly subject to further, reconsideration. I just don't want to spend a lot of time dealing with this. So the first one on my list is Joan Goldstein, who I assigned Keisha to, and she's a Shelburne resident. That was one of the things.
Okay. I didn't realize that.
She
Yeah.
just moved. She
Oh,
was
okay.
a constituent in Windsor County for a long time.
So you can go over and have dinner.
Sounds good.
I would take Michael Harrington. Lindsay Curley, I have to Senator Brock. Heather Pelham, I have to Becca Ballant, and Josh Hanford to Allison. Does that sound okay to people?
Yeah,
Fine with me.
Okay. All right. So this should be very easy.
and then,
The other people, I'm going from the bottom now. I have myself on Chris Trombley. He's a South Burlington resident. On Michael Keene, I have Senator Brock. I can't remember why. I think we might have assigned this one already, but he's being appointed to what is he? The
Vepsi.
VEPSI.
Mr. Chair, I know Michael. I don't know if that, I mean, maybe that's worse, but
No, that's fine. If you do, you should
claim
take
him.
it.
Yeah.
No, it's good if you do know him. You take.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yep.
change that. Scott, I hope you're taking notes on all of this. Okay, so Senator Ram Hinsdale will take Michael Keene.
And Mr. Chairman, I take Heather Chase. She lives in Chester and she's on the select board.
Let me go down here. Ed Flanagan. I had, oh no, what's Ed Flanagan? Oh, that's his email. That's not his name. That's strange. He has a
Ed Flanagan is liquor and lottery.
Okay, I'm just looking to see if I maybe I didn't assign somebody there. Okay, so I had Michael Donahue to Senator Ram Hinsdale. So why don't we put that one with Senator Brock? It's another VEPSI appointment. And then I had Megan Cecile, liquor and lottery. I had to Becca. And then Heather Chase, I had to Senator Clarkson.
Right?
That's what you wanted because she's Windsor
Yeah,
County.
but she's a constituent.
And there's one other that Ed Flanagan, I don't have anybody on. Is that an extra one? Did everybody get one of the?
Yep, he's on
Right.
here. And
Let's-
Sam Guy and Aaron Jones.
Okay, so we got a few more.
And Megan Cicio?
We gave that to
Oh.
Becca.
Okay.
So there's 2 or 3 more. Ed Flanagan, who wants to do that? Liquor and lottery, Allison, do you want to take that?
Sure. Do you have a, yeah, happy to.
Montpelier is where he's from.
Yep.
I figure
Or where he
you're
lives.
liquor
Yeah.
lock. There's another liquor lockery. Sam, I had you for 2, I guess, Senator Brock. Sam Guy, liquor and lottery, Morrisville. Figure it's close to Franklin County. Is that okay to take 2?
I'll take my geography lesson again, but yes, that's fine.
Okay. And I think you had we
Oh.
gave you Aaron Jones, didn't we, Allison? I have you down
I
for.
know you gave me Ed Flanagan and I've got Heather Chase and why don't you take Aaron Jones?
Okay, I'll do Aaron Jones. Does that take care of everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So why don't
And
you print that list out, for us, Scott, when you get a chance? And if you can, I think it might be easier if you sent out a form letter to all these folks saying, telling them who's been assigned and if they could get a resume back to you. These LinkedIn profiles here, somebody's put in some of them. Is that essentially a resume? It looks like they all have that in here.
Well, it may or may not be, depends on what's in LinkedIn.
Right.
yeah, depends on what they want to share.
I went and found
Okay.
them for all but 3. I couldn't find 3 of them, but everyone else I found.
Okay,
And you
so
will
what I,
send us the contact information for all of them, is that correct?
well, that's what I'm hoping we can just get a template from Scott for, that he would write to these people and it would have all the information, who's assigned to who, and telling them, we have your LinkedIn information. If you want to provide more, please do. And in the case of the 5 commissioners and secretaries, you can also put a line in there saying the committee member will be in touch with you over the next couple of weeks.
Sure thing.
You can write it up and I can review the letter if you want, but let's just get this in a uniform movement going forward.
You know, one question, and I think I may have raised this either in this committee or I raised it in finance. It was probably in finance the other day. I'm not sure what, if any, due diligence the administration has done on people who are sent to us. Does anybody on the committee know?
Now, you raised that in finance. It's a totally fair question. There should be a little bit of effort to try to sell these people to us. But they don't send on this LinkedIn profile. Did you find those addresses or did they send those to you, Scott?
I went and found those myself.
So yeah, there's another indication. They don't even send us that.
Oh,
All they sent was the PDF that I sent you, the Word document that has like 3 per page with lines. I put that together.
Okay, that's
So
great.
the only thing they sent was the PDF that has the list of everybody. That says appointments not confirmed by committee. That's what I got. Everything else is stuff I found.
I think.
Well, I'll go back to the administration, and I'm just going to ask that question generally because it really affects all the committees that we're on, of what due diligence and so on and so forth. The thing that I always worry about is sooner or later we're going to approve somebody who's got some hidden criminal record or some other black mark that even a basic due diligence should have uncovered. And I have the strong feeling that nobody's doing anything here.
well,
But there's this, the person who I think makes the suggestions is this Secretary of Civil and Military Affairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Or there was the appointment. I remember Susan Spalding used to be in charge of, Jeb's wife used to be in charge of all these appointments for Shumlin, I guess. But I would agree that it wouldn't be too hard to come up with some sort of template that accompanies the file that asks those kinds of questions and a little bit more information than just giving us the name. It seems in the past, all they do is give us the names. Sometimes they don't even give us a phone number,
Yeah.
I think it wouldn't be too hard. Someone could spend a day putting together a template and send it out to these people and say, we're planning on appointing you. We need to have this information in our file. It's not
Yeah,
more complicated.
because
than that.
I know they have it. They do lots of consideration about the people they appoint. And so they have this information. It would be great along with these appointments to send their bios. That would be great.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I have for today. We could go offline, just talk to the committee a little bit more